Henderson Mental Health Center essentially helps a very underserved, disadvantaged population get back into the community. We serve people with a wide range of mental illnesses, and we help them recover and reintegrate into the community. I think there's a natural partnership between Consolidated Credit and the work that we do at Henderson Mental Health Center, in that for our clients, the people we serve, most of them are disadvantaged economically. So if you're trying to put back your life and recover from your psychiatric disability, if you're poor or if you're overextended in terms of your finances at the same time, it makes it really hard to focus on your health care. So having a program or an initiative to help people manage their finances better can take some of the pressure off there so they can really focus on recovery. The programs that Consolidated Credit have done for us have made a big difference. For example, we had a Train the Trainer initiative where experts from Consolidated Credit trained some of the mental health professionals at Henderson Mental Health to work specifically with our clients around budgeting, planning, how to manage debt, how to deal with credit cards, and then we could teach those skills to our clients. In terms of some work with our employees, we have a very big wellness initiative, health initiative for all of our employees at Henderson Mental Health Center. When we've done our health fairs, we've had a representative from Consolidated Credit come over specifically to talk about financial health and how financial health is related to overall health. Again, because financial health, if you don't have that piece in order, it can create a lot of stress that can negatively impact your mental health. I think for-profit and non-profit corporations alike in South Florida could benefit from Consolidated Credit's educational help. You know, in this economy, employees are struggling. Even well-paid employees, have a lot of additional pressures in their life, especially if they've overextended themselves around their housing, other areas of their life. They may have a spouse who struggled with their employment who has become unemployed or underemployed. So even employees where you might assume things are going well economically, that's not always the case. So I would recommend it. I think Consolidated Credit, especially around that educational piece, teaching people how to deal with their personal finances, how to manage debt, especially proactively before things get bad, can make a really big difference. I think if somebody is drowning in debt or has a financial crisis, the first thing they need to know is not to feel so alone. A lot of times there's shame involved with that, embarrassment. People don't want to tell anyone. And then you get frozen, and then it's a vicious cycle, if you will, where things just get worse and worse and worse and worse because the person doesn't do anything. So I would advise them to reach out to a professional, Consolidated Credit being a perfect example of that, where if you talk to someone who's a professional, it can provide some relief. Number one, you don't feel so alone. Number two, you have an expert actually coaching you, guiding you on the first steps, which are often the hardest. Consolidated Credit is just a very easy organization to work with, very, very accessible, very responsive. We've called them very often on very short notice to get involved in some of our health fair initiatives. Immediately they've supplied us with someone. So really very, very supportive. The educational materials have been in a lot of demand. We've run out of them many times because, especially in today's day and age, people are looking for information, so we tend to run out of them quickly. Immediately we've been able to get them replenished. They're helpful. We use them not just for staff but for clients too.